The Mindy Project, Culture Club. Act 1, Interior, Danny's apartment, kitchen. Danny slaves away as he prepares a feast of all kinds of Indian foods. His usually immaculate counters are a mess.
Ma, I want to show Mindy I'm fully committed to the family, even if that means giving up one lasagna night for palak paneer.
Burns himself.
God damn! No, Ma, I would never take the Lord's name in vain.
Hangs up quickly as the front door opens.
Hey, babe.
Mindy walks in wearing her scrubs.
I'm home, bitches!
She touches her belly.
I can't wait to have the baby, so it's grammatically correct when I say that.
Mindy notices a mess in the kitchen.
Oh my god, Danny, your kitchen is a mess! Oh my god, Danny, are you having a stroke?
Mindy awkwardly examines Danny for signs of a stroke. She pulls a keychain flashlight from her purse.
Let me examine your pupils with my Justin Bieber keychain flashlight / rape whistle.
Babe, no, stop. I made you dinner. Aloo tikki, naan, the other one I can't pronounce without sounding racist.
Aw, Danny, they all make you sound racist.
I knew this app wasn't worth $1.29.
We see a recipe app open on his iPad. Danny taps a picture of naan bread. A computerized voice mispronounces noon bread.
Wait, isn't there a very angry Italian woman on Staten Island wondering why her little Danny boy isn't home for lasagna?
My life's more than angry Italian women now. It's a foul-mouthed Indian woman in Gubi Allah.
Mindy puts her finger on Danny's lips, stopping him mid-word.
Nope.
See? It's important I know these things before our little guy is born.
No. What's important is that you finish reading the baby books.
Mindy holds up a book with Maury Povich on the cover called You're the Father. Now what?
I don't see any notes in Maury's margins.
Then Busta Nursery Rhymes, a kid's book with Busta Rhymes in the cover dressed as Humpty Dumpty.
And your rap skills are still at an Uncle Cracker. I want you at a pre-incarceration DMX.
Mindy starts doing her best DMX impression.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. What?
I don't know what any of that means.
It means this dinner was very sweet, but my delivery looked like a Mr. Potato Head, and I've been craving carbs ever since. I'm ordering baked potato pizza.
Hey, suit yourself. I'm eating all this naan
He
and
forgets the name of the other dish.
this.
Mindy ignores him. She's already on the phone giving strict orders.
Absolutely no chives. They make me feel like a vegetable sneezed on my pizza.
Roll opening credits. Interior, Schulman and Associates, Mindy's clinic, morning. Mindy's at her desk. Danny enters with multiple Tupperware containers. Mindy is pumped.
Surprise snacks? Thank God. I took Oprah's advice on trying new things and got pinto beans in my burrito. It's terrible. I'm never trying anything new again.
She tosses a mostly whole burrito in the garbage.
I brought you leftovers. Chickpea, curry, lentil dal, and that one.
NTY.
What?
That's how we young people say no thank you. I'm really craving meta foods right now. Come back with the Twinkie stuffed Twinkie and we'll talk.
Come on, I thought we could have lunch together. I spent all morning Googling Indian table manners. I want to experiment.
Why can't you be like a normal person and experiment with drugs or selfie angles?
Seriously, I avoided touching anything the entire way here so I could eat with my hand. Morgan tried to high-five me and I headbutted him.
I fully support you being obsessed with me, but obsessing over my culture takes it to a creepy stalker place.
You always wanted a star.
Yeah, one that wants to murder me and wear my face, not bring on leftovers.
What if we compromise and I murder you after we eat?
It's not the same. My face would obviously be covered in food because of my disgusting eating habits.
I'd wear it anyway.
That might be the sweetest thing anybody has ever said to me. But seriously, you don't need to learn all this stuff about India.
I know I don't have to. I want to. Honestly, I felt bad when I went to meet your parents.
Airplane Indian food will do that to you.
Mindy holds up a Kanye doll.
Show me on Yeezy where it hurt you.
I'm serious. You've killed eels in my bathtub for me, and I've never even tasted a curry for you.
It's really okay.
It's not, but I'm going to make it right. I rented all the Bollywood videos Blockbuster had.
Where did you find Blockbuster, Grandpa? 1997?
Film was meant to be watched on film.
Danny starts doing a horribly awkward Bollywood dance.
What are you doing? Stop it.
It's my Bhangra dance.
I've literally never found you less attractive.
Danny dances out of the office and yells from the hall.
Movie night, baby!
Mindy looks down at her belly and says,
I'm sorry you had to see that.
Interior, Schulman and Associates, meeting room. Hours later, Mindy and Tamra are having a private conversation by the bagels as the staff trickles in for an office meeting.
I need your advice.
Finally, your weave is a mess.
Excuse me? These are all natural Lahiri locks.
Please, you've got 14 extensions in.
Okay, Matt Damon and Good Will Hunting.
I used to be a math prodigy.
Yeah? How many Skittles do I have in my cheeks right now?
Tamra looks at Mindy's cheeks.
36. Did you want something, Dr. L? Because I need to enter REM sleep before this meeting starts.
Yeah, Tamara, I've got serious baby mama drama.
Uh-huh.
Tamra is too busy tweeting to hear anything Mindy is saying.
Are you even listening to me?
Yes, Beverly.
I want to raise my child to believe in what's important. Shameless gossip about celebrities from unreliable sources. Danny wants to raise a nerd.
You need to squash that.
I'm trying, but he's all, Mindy, I love and respect you and want to learn about your culture.
Ugh, I'm so tired of men respecting women.
Danny enters buried in the book, India for Dummies.
He's coming. Don't mention I said anything.
What up, Dr. C? I heard you lost your mind.
Everyone takes their seats. Danny is sitting next to Mindy.
Hey man, did you know the decimal system was developed in India in 100 BC?
Did you know Kris Jenner makes a killer guacamole?
Did you know I was a killer?
They look at her like she's crazy. Beverly shrugs.
It was on my resume under special skill.
Jeremy starts at the meeting.
Alright, we've got a lot to go over, starting with who keeps eating my spotted dick out of the fridge.
You got a what?
They pay good money for those in Vegas.
I'm sorry, Dr. Reed. I ate your dick.
Everyone reacts grossed out. Morgan remains oblivious. Two INS officers abruptly enter the room, interrupting.
We're looking for Dr. Jeremy Reed.
Yes?
Sir, you need to come with us.
Well, what's this about?
Your work visa has expired, which makes you an illegal immigrant.
The second INS officer handcuffs
Oh,
him.
this is a mistake.
The United States government doesn't make mistakes. You'd know that if you spoke English.
I'm literally English.
I can't understand a word you're saying.
They drag him out in front of shocked faces.
Danny, call my lawyer.
I'm on it, buddy.
Morgan raises his hand for permission to speak.
So, if he's gone, can I eat his dick?
Morgan!
Sorry, spotted dick.
Exterior, interior, babies be ballin' evening. Mindy and Danny wander the over-the-top baby boutique.
I'm worried about Jeremy.
I know, it's all I can think
Mindy
about.
is distracted by a Bjorn with Bjork's face on it.
OMG, a baby Bjork? Bjorn?
What's a Bjork?
Only Iceland's greatest treasure?
Are those rims on that stroller?
24-inch crown, baby.
That's ridiculous.
What's ridiculous is spinners don't come standard.
Let's focus. We're here today with a single
They
purpose.
talk over one another
To get the
cool
essentials.
stuff.
We don't need the cool stuff. We need reasonably priced, safe, educational baby gear.
Nobody wants to hang out with the baby with the lame learning stuff.
I'm pretty sure babies aren't judging each other's stuff.
They may not be able to speak, but they're judging you with their eyes.
I did deliver a baby once who kept looking at me like he thought he was better than me.
Mindy puts a pacifier in her mouth that makes her look like she has a gold grill.
Look, Danny, I'm Little John. What?
Did you know in India,
Mindy spits
pacifiers?
the pacifier out.
Yuck. These ballin' babies don't want to hear about your rando facts.
What's your problem with me getting to know your culture? It's for the baby.
The only culture our baby needs is available on America's most reliable 24 hours news network, TMZ.com.
I'm not raising some pop culture obsessed, self-absorbed kid.
Is that what you think of moi?
Only Miss Piggy can pull off moi.
Did you just call me fat?
How did you get that from? No! I think you just don't know anything about your culture and you're ashamed to admit it.
What the what?
Seriously, tell me one thing.
How's this for one thing?
Mindy cradles her baby.
Me and this ballin' baby are out of here.
She storms out, leaving Danny befuddled. Seconds later, she storms back, grabs the baby Bjorn, and throws it in the rimmed stroller with a bunch of other ball and baby items.
Now we're really out of here.
End of Act 1. Act 2, Interior, Shulman and Associates, reception, morning. Jeremy has just returned from being detained. He's talking to Beverly, Tamra, and Morgan by the reception desk.
I don't understand. INS claims they mailed multiple notifications, but I never received a single one.
Yeah, all you've been getting are visa applications. But I threw them away because I know you're an Amex man.
Beverly winks at Jeremy.
Do you know what you've done?
Not from 1978 to 1980.
I can't go back to England. I'm not even licensed to practice medicine there anymore.
You need a license to practice medicine? What if you're just Snapchatting medical advice and charging people for it?
Oh, what am I going to do?
Change your identity.
I can steal you one.
Beverly winks at him again.
I can fix this right now.
Morgan takes a ring off his finger and goes down on one knee.
Dr. Reed, will you marry me?
What? No.
I know the ring doesn't look like much, but it's been in my family for a generation. My dad got it in a Cracker Jack box.
Oh, why on earth would I marry you?
Besides love? So you can stay in the country, duh.
You're proposing a gay green card marriage?
Look, Dr. R, you've got a super nice apartment. I've got 40 dogs. It just makes sense.
It's very sweet of you to ask, but you're not really my type.
Okay, rude. I'm everyone's type.
It's true. He will literally give up his entire sense of self to be whoever you want him to be. Right, Cameron?
See,
I had a thing for Spanish dudes when we were together.
I love you all for wanting to help, but a green card marriage seems a little bit extreme.
Why? Just find some desperate girl whose friends are all having kids and remind her marrying you is cheaper than freezing her eggs.
I've been looking for a girl that desperate for a year. What makes you think I'll find her in a week?
I know where to look.
This better not be like the time you took me to get pizza from a guy's trunk.
It won't be. It'll be worse.
Enter Danny.
Dr. C, We're going out tonight to find Dr. Reed a wife.
Can't. I've got a hot date with my water pick.
Oh, so if he gets deported, are you going to take over the running practice?
I spend weekends doing toilet paper inventory.
Fine.
Enter Mindy and Rishi. Mindy's still angry at Danny.
Rishi, boys' night. You in?
Do play is play?
This isn't the time for your Jedi rapper mind tricks.
Yes, I'm in.
If you idiots are going out, so are we. Ladies, who's with me?
Are you paying?
No?
Bye, Felicia.
Okay, fine, yes.
In.
You're not taking my baby to a bar?
If America's sweetheart, Amy Poehler, can take a baby to a bar, so can I.
That was an SNL sketch. It's not real.
It was live! That's as real as it gets!
Exterior, interior, Dude Ranch, gay bar continuous. Jeremy and Morgan are at the bar waiting to order drinks. We see flamboyant signs all around that this is a gay bar.
This place is my Cheers. Everybody knows my name.
A guy walks by and slaps Morgan on the butt.
Hey, Morgan.
Hey, Stefan.
Turns to Jeremy.
Great dude. It's so weird, he's never had a girlfriend.
Morgan, I don't think I'm going to meet anyone here.
No negative attitudes. You're a smart, handsome doctor with a fake accent. Any girl in this bar would be lucky to be with you.
Have you ever picked up a girl in this bar?
No. Thanks for reminding me I'm a loser nobody wants to date.
You are not a loser. This just isn't the kind of bar where you're going to pick up girls.
A guy in assless leather chaps leans in between them to order a drink from the bar.
Why? Because I can't afford fancy leather pants?
The guy in assless chaps smiles at Morgan.
Hey, cutie. Can I buy you a drink?
Thanks, man. See, Dr. Reed, this bar is all about dudes helping dudes.
Jeremy looks bewildered. Morgan still hasn't caught on.
What brings you gentlemen here tonight, besides stealing my heart?
I'm trying to help my best friend find somebody to marry.
He gives Jeremy a flirty smile.
Hey, I'll marry you.
Hey, don't bother. I already asked.
Jeremy waves the bartender over.
Tequila, please. Lots of it.
Cut to Danny and Rishi alone at a table. A drunk Danny grills Rishi about Mindy.
What's your sister's problem, man?
That's the first time anybody's ever called me a man.
She ditched me in a pretentious baby store. She knows overpriced basics gives me anxiety.
Bro, you need to chill. Lahiris are chill people.
Yeah, I remember meeting you at Chill, Dad. Knock, knock. Who's there, Mr. Lahiri? Mr. Lahiri who? Machete.
Well, that's a butter knife in India.
See, I thought he was trying to kill me, and he was probably just making toast.
Actually, he hates toast. He was probably going to kill you.
I'd know these things, and Mindy would teach me.
Why do you care so much?
She's watched all the Godfathers and swore to never eat at Olive Garden. The least I can do is show the same respect for her culture. But obviously, she couldn't care less.
Mindy cares a lot.
Then why is she acting like she doesn't?
You're drunk. Mindy's baby daddy? Text her and ask.
Interior, fancy cocktail lounge, simultaneous. Mindy, Tamra, and Beverly are drinking at an upscale lounge.
This is the nicest place I've been since the Kremlin.
This mocktail is almost as good as a real cocktail, except I can still feel my feelings. And I probably won't pee in an alley at the end of the night.
Real talk, Dr. L. You got a man whose lifetime will be obsessed with you, and all you're doing is putting him down.
I'm trying to make Danny's life easier by only letting him to get to know me on a surface level.
You need to appreciate what you have before it's gone, Mary.
Oh, it'll never be gone. I did what any respectable woman would do and trapped him with my carried by his spawn.
Incoming text from Danny.
Speak of the white devil.
Why you lie about you know culture?
What? You're drunk.
You're drunk. Wait, you're not drunk, are you? Don't give my baby sin juice.
Go to bed, but not in hours because I'm mad at you. Sleep somewhere gross like Morgan's.
Yes, sleepover.
Cut wide to reveal Tamra and Beverly dancing on the table in front of Mindy.
Watch me whip, Dr. L.
Now watch me nay-nay.
This is embarrassing. Help me up so I can show you how it's done.
Tamra and Beverly help a super pregnant Mindy awkwardly slide up onto the table, knocking glasses over with her belly. Exterior, Jeremy's apartment building later. Drunk Morgan and drunk Jeremy stumble up Jeremy's stoop.
I failed you.
Oh, you're a good friend. And a horrible wingman.
I have an idea we won't regret tomorrow.
Kebabs?
I said won't regret. The last thing I need is empty calories. Do you have beer upstairs?
I'm English. Of course I have beer.
Interior, Dude Ranch, gay bar continuous. Danny sits alone, very drunk at the table.
Hey, where'd everybody go?
The waitress sets the tab down.
$450. I don't
He
think.
raises the tab angrily. He stands up and he instantly falls into the floor in a drunken stupor. We hear him off camera from the floor.
Oh, okay, maybe that's right.
Interior, Jeremy's apartment. Minutes later, Morgan is on Jeremy's computer setting up an online dating profile. Jeremy lies on the couch about to pass out.
The key to online dating is to be brutally honest. Nobody ever lies. It's like an honor code.
Morgan starts typing about me.
Soon to be deported OBGYN with daddy issues seeks green card wife.
Stops typing and turns to Jeremy.
How tall are you?
1.9 meters.
That's not a real height. Do you want to be the first man in the history of online dating to lie about how tall he is?
No.
We need an accurate measurement. Where do you keep your official NFL chains?
I don't have any. I have a measuring tape, but it's in meters as well.
Lesson 1. All Americans keep official NFL chains in their house. I'm putting 6 foot 4 inches. If it's inaccurate, that's on you.
Jeremy passes out. Morgan continues typing away. Interior Schulman and Associates break room morning. Tamra, Rishi, Jeremy, and Morgan and Beverly are in the kitchen nursing hangovers. Tamra puts her phone down on the table as she dramatically lays her head on her arm.
I can't even scroll my Insta feed.
Just asked a patient if they could keep their heartbeat down.
Morgan lies on the floor in the fetal position eating a kebab.
It tastes like shame.
Takes a bite and cries.
Tahini.
I took my shirt off and danced on the table.
Jeez, woman, how much did you drink?
I wasn't drinking.
Do you think Dr. C remembers all those rude texts he sent to Dr. L? Every time her phone buzzed, I was like, rude, rude, rude.
Oh, snap! I almost forgot.
Rishi jumps up and runs out. Tamra looks at him annoyed.
Rude.
Interior Schulman and Associates, Danny's office continuous. Danny walks into the office to find it's been completely transformed with Indian swag. Rishi runs up behind him.
Surprise!
What did you do to my office?
You told me to.
What?
You told me if I taught you everything I know about India, you'd let me DJ the birth of your child.
No way, not happening.
Rishi holds up a bar napkin with Rishi gets to DJ the birth of my child written on it. Signed, Danny.
Sorry, bro. The contract is legally binding. Should have read the fine print.
Rishi flips the napkin over. No sober takebacks.
It's been like 4 hours since the bar closed. Where did you get all this stuff?
India B. Ballin. It opens at 9 a.m. Mumbai time.
Well, clean it up before Mindy sees it.
Yeah, she is pissed at you, dude.
How do you know?
The texts.
Danny looks at his phone and sees all the texts he sent Mindy last night.
Oh God, I used emojis.
Rishi looks over his shoulder.
I never thought to use the mailbox one like that.
Danny runs out to find Mindy.
Cool. I'll just stay here, pose as a doctor, and take care of your patients.
Danny runs back and pulls Rishi out of his office.
Get out of my office.
End of Act 2. Act 3, Interior, Schulman and Associates, reception area, continuous. Jeremy, Morgan, and Tamra are at the reception desk looking at the waiting room crowded with an odd mix of pregnant patients and questionable characters.
Half these women don't even look pregnant.
Careful. I once asked my teacher if she was pregnant. She wasn't, and I had to repeat the 2nd grade.
Weird. I don't remember asking my 4th, 6th, or 10th grade teachers if they were pregnant.
No, boo. You were just dumb.
Ah, right. I remember now. This was before I had my glasses.
Morgan adjusts his fake glasses.
I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Jeremy walks into the waiting room with Morgan on his heels.
Hello, ladies. We're conducting a quick patient survey.
Awkward silence, a baby cries.
Okay, great. So, raise your hand if you're here to see me.
2 raise their hands.
Raise your hand if you're here to see Dr. Castellano.
A sketchy woman interrupts.
Here to marry the desperate lady parts doctor.
Morgan suddenly remembers the online dating profile.
Oh, God! The foreign mingle profile.
How did they find me?
In Where to Find Me on a Fall Day, I put Shulman and
A
Associates.
scantily clad suitor shouts across the room at Jeremy.
Hey, you! I need green card, you need green card. Perfect match.
Morgan takes control of the situation.
All right. Thank you all for participating in our survey. You've all been automatically entered to win a $10 Applebee's gift card. If you're here to get married, please follow me to your private waiting room on the curb.
The scantily clad suitor asks Jeremy.
Oops, sounds nice. You'll enter on.
Jeremy looks mortified as the real patients stare.
It's not what it...
Beverly shouts from the reception desk.
Dr. Reed, don't forget you've got your appointment to get deported on Tuesday.
Thank you, Beverly.
Exterior, interior, Holy Name Cathedral, continuous. Mindy is in the confessional box. Father Michael waits on the other side of the screen as Mindy texts with Danny.
Where are you? We need to talk.
Confession.
Very funny.
I'm giving you the silent ringer treatment.
Mindy silences her phone and does an awkward sign of the cross.
Spectacles, testicles, coach bag, watch.
She pauses, unsure of what to do next.
Forgive me, Father. The only other time I've been here, I thought it was the cathedral porta potty.
All are welcome here, my child.
Cool, so...
Clueless what to do, Mindy repeats the lyrics to Usher's confession.
These are my confessions, just when I thought I said all I wanted to say. My chick on the other side, she got one on the way.
What can I do for you, Mindy?
How did you know it was me?
Is something weighing heavily on your heart?
Probably the buffalo wings I ate for lunch, the 4 bacon waffles, had breakfast.
I meant spiritually.
Right. Yes, Padre. I have troubling news. Danny Castellano is straying from your flock.
How so?
As you know, I am his greatest temptation. I've got huge cans that are only getting bigger now that I'm pregnant.
She panics and realizes she's revealed she's pregnant.
Via immaculate conception.
Mindy, I know you're pregnant, and I know it's not with our Lord and Savior.
What? No, I'm not.
Danny confesses every Wednesday.
Fine, I'm pregnant. Whether or not it's with the child who will save mankind is up for debate. He feels like a game changer to me, but that could also be the gas.
What's really troubling you?
Besides the gas, Danny. He's obsessing over my culture. For the baby. I figure if anybody can help, it's you.
Why me?
Because you're running out of Catholics, and this baby has mad pew-filling potential.
Are you ashamed of your culture?
Hell no! My culture is mad tight. We have the sickest outfits, dope music, and festivals that turn thousands of people into rainbow bright. Or as out-of-shape white people call it, color runs.
Why wouldn't you want to share this with Danny?
You may find this hard to believe, but I wasn't a cool kid. I was quirky and looked like a brown woolly willy for most of elementary school. I'm scared raising a proud Indian, Italian Catholic New Yorker is too much. I want our kid to be cool and fit in. Basically, not be me.
Mindy wipes away a subtle tear.
No matter what you do, your child is going to be you. And Danny. Every child is a reflection of their parents.
What if we're too many reflections? What if we're our kid's own house of mirrors? I don't want my kid to have a long body with a skinny head.
You're worrying about things you can't control. Do you think Mary worried she was from Nazareth and Joseph was from Bethlehem?
No.
So you can't be angry at Danny for wanting your child to be proud of where both his parents come from.
You're right. Plus, mixed babies are super hot right now.
Mindy sees a missed text from Danny on her phone.
I told Rishi he could teach you the labor.
What?
I was praying silently.
Sorry, not you, Father.
Mindy texts Danny back.
Meet me at Taj Mahal, Indian buffet in 10. You've been very helpful, Father. Do I wait here for the check, or do I be up front?
Interior Shulman and Associates break room late afternoon. Tamra, Morgan, Beverly, and Rishi are waiting impatiently in the break room. Morgan gnaws on a giant turkey leg.
Does anybody know why Dr. Reed called this meeting?
Were we supposed to throw him a surprise getting deported party?
Jeremy enters with an American flag tie and a pin on his lapel.
Surprise!
The hungover crowd grabs their heads in pain. Tamra makes a face like she's going to barf, then abruptly stops.
I'm good.
Morgan offers his turkey leg to Jeremy.
This half-eaten turkey leg is for you.
No thanks. I have a big announcement.
We already knew you were gay.
For the millionth time, I'm British. Actually, I was British. I've decided to become an American citizen.
Morgan starts fist pumping and chanting with his turkey leg.
USA! USA! USA!
Yes, go bold eagles.
Does Obama know about this?
No, Beverly, the president has more important things to do than keep track of immigrants.
I'm excited for you. Now that you're an American man, you can let yourself go and start dressing like a chubby middle schooler.
I have always wondered what it would be like to wear a graphic tee and a hoodie to work.
I'm proud of you. It takes a lot to turn your back on your nation.
Turning my back on my nation? I'm embracing my new one, like John Oliver.
But he's still British.
Not with those opinions, he's not.
Exterior Taj Mahal Indian buffet. Danny walks up across the street. He stops when he sees Mindy in the window, surrounded by a feast of dishes. She looks vulnerable. Danny smiles like a man who just saw all that matters to him. Mindy spots him through the window and smiles back. Interior Taj Mahal Indian buffet continues as Danny rushes in and sits down across from Mindy.
Babe, I am so sorry. I was a jerk.
No, I was a jerk. I love you. And I love that you want our baby to love everything about both of us.
Then why were you fighting him?
I was scared.
Of what?
When I was a kid, I wasn't the baller fashionista you see before you. Middle school was my Guantanamo Bay, the real one, not the one Bush talks about.
Danny takes Mindy's hand.
I don't want our kid to get picked on. Stuff like that sticks with you forever. Trust me, I know.
Ben, the fact that you're already worried about protecting our theoretical middle schooler makes you a baller mom.
Oh, Danny, you said baller, and you called me mom.
Plus, I'm Italian. If anybody messes with our kid, I know a guy.
You know the quickest way to my heart is threats of bodily harm.
Danny leans over and gives Mindy a kiss.
Now tell me what all this food is. I know that's puja.
Seriously, you have to delete that app. Lucky for you, I'm here to teach you everything you need to know.
Tamra pulls back as Mindy tells him all about each dish.
And this one is Beyonce's favorite. I know because I watched a live stream of her eating.
We end on a shot of Danny and Mindy framed in the window, happy together. Fade out, end of show.